What is up, guys? Welcome back to the videos. If you guys are new, my name is Mike. So in this video we're finally going to be kind of working on the Altezza. Now I'm going to be putting on my Evo's old wheels on these ones since the car is kind of dark and I don't really like dark cars with dark wheels. So these ones are Wedge Sports from Japan. I think they are SA15Rs, but I'll be putting on the fast wheels on this because I think they're gonna look a lot better on this car. And yeah, we're gonna be going ahead and swapping the wheels on the Altezza. We just got the wheels off the car, off of one side, since it's really cold outside and we don't have anything to kind of mount the car on so it doesn't like slip, and it's really icy. But these are a closer look at the rims. They kind of give out like a more copper finish, but they are like kind of darker in this area and kind of lighter on like the spoke outside face area. And now that we have it off, you can see there are stickers on it. So they are like authentic wheels, definitely. And there's an inspector sticker too. Then you have all like the stampings at the back, which is pretty cool. Right in there, 18 by 8.5, 48 offset. So at least now we have the exact specs of this wheel. The front one is a little bit more narrow. See if the specs are any different. Okay, so this one is 18 by 7.5 with a 45 offset. So this one's a little bit different, but more or less they are pretty much fairly similar. Good to know they are a staggered set though. So our plan is that we're gonna be leaving the wheels right here to kind of warm up so the rubber isn't too hard to remove. We're gonna try changing it inside the garage because we have a tire machine. So we're gonna try doing that, and these are the wheels that are going on the car right now. You guys probably know how these look because these were on my Evo like for the past season or two already. All right, so it's been a few hours. My dad's just inside the garage prepping everything, getting everything all ready. Had the tires sit inside the house for a few hours, mainly because rubber gets really cold and it's a lot harder to remove low profile tires, especially when they're cold. So we're probably going to be doing these two tomorrow. We're going to put the new rims on once we have the tires off. We're going to be putting them on this side, and we're going to jack up the other side, take these two off and have them sit inside the house overnight just so they warm up. And tomorrow I'll be able to show you guys the finished product with the Altezza on the new wheels. I'm pretty sure it's going to look really good. Alright, so before I show you guys the wheels are already on, they're fine, they're good, I torqued them and everything. But of course, I'm putting away the short extension and socket that's supposed to go in this box, which my dad and I have, just in case we didn't want to take out wheels. It has everything we need. And of course, I threw it and it hit this thing here. It didn't hit the Lambo, but it just hit this thing here, went down and legit rolled underneath the car. So yeah, so don't worry mom, dad, I didn't hit the Lambo. But the socket is now underneath the car, and clearly we don't have a lot of room. So, and if you guys are new to the channel, this is my dad's Ferrari 612. We had a 360 before, which I didn't really show on the vlog. And this is my mom's Lamborghini Gallardo. It's just, they're both kind of just chilling in the garage since it's super snowy outside. But I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find that socket before my mom and dad gets back. And I really hope I don't get into any more trouble with with this. Don't see it. Oh, maybe I do see it. Alright, so just my luck, I was able to find it. It actually rolled under here around the wheel, and it was just right by the wheel right here. So good for me, I didn't have to use anything long to kind of like move it out of the way. But finally found it. You go in there and I'll explain to you guys, or I'll show you guys the wheels right now. So a lot of you guys may be wondering why I'm moving from wet sports to the fast wheels, and am I just doing it just for the looks? Supposedly yes, but here's how the car looks with them right now. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. So I put the original wheels back on. Honestly, I think the car would look a lot better with lighter wheels, but here's the reason why I had to keep these wheels. So this was the wheel I really wanted to put on the Altezza. And if you guys notice, this is the same wheel, or this is the wheel that I had on the Evo before I got TE37s. And here's the reason why it didn't fit on the Altezza. Although the bolt pattern, which is very important, is the same, the width, so this part here, would fit on the Altezza, and the overall diameter, I'm going from 18s to 18, so obviously that would fit. And the Altezza doesn't have big brakes, so I won't have to worry about any clearance issues inside here. So the measurement that actually screwed everything up was this measurement right here. If you guys are in the market for wheels or you don't know how to exactly measure offset, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube and they kind of explain that this is the center part of the rim and bunch of mathematical stuff. I'm not a mathy guy, so I'm gonna try to break this down for you guys super simple. Just looking at the face of this wheel, this is a positive offset wheel, meaning that the face of the wheel here is more or less flat. Now, the style nowadays is called negative degree offset, and a perfect example of this is, for example, the rims on Honda RX-7 and Tokyo Drift. It had a really big lip. It was almost like this part of the wheel was kind of sticking out here, so the face would be more inside the rim, it would be more inside, and the lip, the overall lip, like right here, would be sticking out. That would be a negative degree offset, and that is usually used in like on wide body cars. Since you're making the fenders stick out more, you're gonna need a wheel that sticks out more. Because the body of the Evo is a little bit wider than the Altezza, these wheels didn't quite fit. So the offset of this is, this has a 30 degree offset, or like a 30 mil offset. The ones on the Altezza is about 45 if I remember correctly. So the difference was about 15 millimeters. So 50 millimeters, the front wheels, when we put this on, the front wheels were probably sticking out like with 50 millimeters. So that's almost more or less an inch. So I would have been rubbing with these wheels. It's a big shame that these wheels didn't fit. I really love the color of these wheels, and if this wheel would have fit on the black car on the Altezza, I think they would have looked so much better. I guess for whoever's gonna buy the Altezza, or they're gonna get a sick set of wet sport wheels. I'll put a picture right now of a negative offset wheel with the big lip. Just so you guys don't make the same mistake, go ahead and do the math. There's a bunch of forums out there, whether you have an Altezza, to a Honda Civic, to an STI, Evo, even Ferraris. There's information everywhere online. Just make sure you buy the right offset, or else you're gonna have a hard time fitting your wheels. You're gonna be rubbing, you're gonna be stretching your tires. If you guys are into that, that's your thing. I don't really like stretching my tires too much, but I hope you guys learned a little bit of something today in this video. Things don't always go as planned, so hopefully we'll have a better luck next week on next week's video, which I have no idea what to do. But spring is just around the corner, and soon the Evo is going to be out. There's going to be car meets, car shows everywhere here, and hopefully I can drive the Altezza more before I trade it for and get something else, which is currently in the works. I know I just got the Altezza, but that's what I do. I import cars and then I sell cars. But now that I have enough money to buy my own car, well, a second car, I can import them, import it here, have fun with it, sell it, import another one, so you guys always get new cars on the channel. Plus we have the WRX, the Legacy, the Altezza, and there is even one more car that may be coming. Actually, 2 more cars, so stay tuned for that. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and join the Anti-Perfect Society. Peace out, and make it happen.